Welcome back to another video, a walk on the Fife side. So today we're down here at Burntisland Fair. We're just going to have a quick walk through, see what there is down here. A reminder, it is Burntisland Games Day on Monday coming, so rides will be open from about 11 o'clock. So Jayden's going to give you a wee guided tour, a wee trip through. A bit wild here, but we'll try our best. Right, Jayden, you want to tell people?
Well, if you come up from near the old port thing, yeah, the cafe over there, basically when you come over, that's basically near the entrance of what it is. So straight away there is a chippy. Basically it's just, if you want to go and have something before you go on a ride, fair enough. Then, I mean, sometimes you're picky, so as we make our way through, we've got a Bungee Zone, which I think is a bit expensive. Never went on one, but apparently you can't do front flips or back flips, that's the downside. Even though you should be able to. And then right behind it, there is a rollercoaster, alligator. Basically just an alligator, if you just basically know by the gator sign. Next door, there is a slide, the Helter Skelter. I think it's like one of the older rides, I think. So, as we make our way through, again, there's a stall, lucky ring. To me, I think it's rigged, in my opinion, because you don't always win on it. Because when you throw it and it actually does go in, they're like, no, you didn't win. So over here is a bingo. See if it's your chance to win or not.
The bingo is $1.50 a shot, if you want to give that a try.
Loads of seats and loads of room.
Loads of prizes that you can win in there.
As we make our way going through, there is a few arcades. If you want to explain about that, Dad?
Yes, we have 3 arcades down at the market. We have Hancock's arcades, we have the Gold Dust arcades, we have another one just slightly further along. A couple of them still have the old traditional, like the fruit machines where you can pull the armbar on them. See what else there is.
Over here is, I think it's like, well, behind it anyway, there's the big apple that was down at Kirkcaldy's, Links Market. If you went down there, then it's back again. So if your children had fun in that, then it's back here again at Burntisland. So as we make our way through, there's a few more stalls. Prize every time, not always. But it's basically test your luck. You might get there, you might not. It's basically random.
I think one thing we could notice is that it's normally open till about 8 or 9 o'clock, but with the weather being more like autumn than July, the rides have all closed early, so I think some probably haven't even been open today.
A little trampoline. I'll show you the rules. So basically, you have to remove your shoes, remove glasses, basically remove any sharp objects. You're not allowed to go forwards or backwards if you want to flip. No bouncing from bed to bed, which means you can't jump. Like no bouncing from one trampoline to the other. So also attendance, decision is final. Think that's the price there, £2.50.
Yeah, £2.50 a shot, and I think you get about 5 minutes for your £2.50.
So very decent. And over here we have the turbojet. try
Take
and...
a little walk and see that. So, how much for the turbo jets?
I think the prices are over here. To make our way over, we have the safety notice. Please secure all loose items like phones, money, valuables, because like the management cannot like really accept responsibility for your lost property, so you have to look after all your items. So
Tell people what turbojet does.
turbojet basically it starts off normal, as you can see, as in it looks fine now, but as you make your way around it, it gets faster and faster, and eventually you go onto your side. So if you want to go and get dizzy, maybe turbojet could be your type. And if you're wondering what the price is, it's £3.50 per person. Obviously they take card, I think they take cash as well, so it's decent. Obviously, you know, as in people don't really use cash as much, but as I will say, cash is still good.
Yeah, cash is king, as they say. Can't lose value in cash, but you can lose value with cards. So
Yeah, at least one thing you can lose and one thing you can't. Then we've got a little fire and sand game. So basically here's your hose. You'd use it to put out the fires. Obviously the fire ain't real. If it was, then I think it would be a bit dangerous. But it's normally on, but obviously because of the rain it's not on today, so.
saying that £2 a play.
And ooh,
And they take contactless as well, so there you go, and you can pay using Apple Pay.
£2 per play. I think I remember it as $1.50 before, but oh well. But obviously, if you still want to pay by cash, then there's a few cash slots. But if you don't have any cash and you just want to pay by card, that's fair enough. Or, fun fact, you can pay by your phone.
Yeah.
So, very useful.
But if you've only got card, there is a cash machine just 2 minutes across the road from the park, outside the co-op. It's free cash withdrawals over there, so don't need to worry about paying any fees to get your money out. The queues will be busy on games day though, it usually is, so
Usually.
try and bring cash with you.
And here is the third arcade that we were talking about near the beginning. There's a few 10p machines. Obviously, I accidentally used one and they got kicked out. I wasn't meant to get kicked out, but I was just giving out free shots, so you know me.
Faulty machines, so why not?
Exactly. Take your chance. Better than nothing. Over here you can win some elephants. Every player wins an elephant, as they say. And
This
yeah,
one. That's the motorbike.
I think it is. Yeah, it's the motorbikes.
So I think you put your pound, I think it is, put a pound in the motorbike
Aye.
and you get to play till your time runs out.
Over here is a little fun game where if you, so like, you pay to get like obviously a shot on it, and you can obviously give the money to a trusted worker. Obviously here's one of the balls, and then the rest are in there.
So what is it you need to do on this?
So what you need to do is score a few points by, so one ball equals one goal if you can score. Obviously we can't get a proper look because it has been raining, but you can win some rewards like that Celtic, which I hate. Obviously
So
no hard feelings for Celtic, but also we're a Rangers fans, so bit weird.
Good to do a bit of everything though.
Yeah, good to have some fun. Obviously, sometimes they'll have different team stuff as well. So, over here is our favourite team, Rangers. Some people call them rubbish, but we get there in the end, like Celtic did. Obviously, we're not copying Celtic, what we do. No hard feelings, but...
Right,
So basically, you will need to hit it in. Obviously, some people just say, don't hit it as hard, but
one ball equals one goal.
it's a shootout, so I think it's like a penalty shootout, I think you have to do a penalty shootout.
I don't know how much you need to get in to win though. I don't know if it's just one
Two
in.
balls in apparently on there. I think it's two. Two in.
Two in wins a prize, so
Decent.
scarves and hats and flags, key rings, bit of everything.
Yeah. Quite a lot. I think there's like England stuff, Barcelona, Man United. Basically a bit of everything in there. So
Right, we'll move on. So what's over here?
over here is the pole position dodgems by Horns Pleasure Fairs. So basically, if it is raining and they're still working, like if you can still go on the ride, highly recommend, because at least you can keep yourself dry and have your fun at the same time. Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's not, but you can only go one way round, which I think is counterclockwise.
Yeah, it's anti-clockwise, so one way round.
Try to get up and try not to slip. So over there is your pay box, and
Sign at the back, what's that say? Buy your token from the cash box. One way round, no head-on bumping.
only 1 or 2 people per car, and children must be accompanied by an adult, and seatbelts must be worn at all times. Under both arms, stand clear of moving cars, and
Wait till ride's finished.
wait till the ride's finished.
That's it.
So you'd go and grab your token from the pay box, walk all over to your car, get in your car and go all the way around in one way. But it's still fun in the end, so if you have a couple friends, you maybe have some fun there. So
I think it's usually about, is it £4 or £5 per car, but
I
I think
think
if
so.
you take 2 people in a car, then that
I think you get a wee like
£2 per
aye,
person.
which
So
is decent. Decent.
again, I think you have about 5 minutes on there as well, so not too bad.
Over here is the frozen roller coaster. It's Olaf, so if you like Olaf, then there you go.
So we'll see what this one is then. I think it looks like a wee bit like the Big Apple.
It does, but without the apple on it. I think they should put like a wee castle. That'll make it even nicer.
That would be good. Olaf is a roller coaster.
And then like Elsa's castle, maybe like pop that up at the top, like the Big Apple. Big frozen roller coaster sign up at the top. So good, basically pointing out. You can get your souvenir photos at the cash box, and it is £3 per person. And obviously no refunds at all. So once you pay, you pay. Over here it says cards taken, but cash would be preferred. So probably like the card machine might not be working as much, but oh well, they'll get there in the end.
What's this sign? Ah, the prices and the souvenirs, there we go. So
The
if we
combo
start
deal
at the top.
1. You get a keyring, fridge magnet and a wallet print.
For £10.
And then for
Combo
combo deal 2 for £15 you get a keyring, a fridge magnet, a 6x4 photo print and 1 wallet print. Combo deal 3 for another £15.
That one's 13.3. It's 13. It looks like a 5, but it just makes it as a 3. So this one's £13.
So obviously I got it wrong. Because
There you go.
look at the difference. They basically look so similar. But for that you get a keyring and 2 fridge magnets. The individual price is 6x4 full print, £6, keyring £5, fridge magnet £5, and 4 wallet size prints of £5. So I'd probably go with the combo deals in my opinion.
Combo deal definitely I think's better.
Instead of buying it on
Unless
its own.
you just maybe
but
want one thing on its own
then obviously that's fine. But I would probably go with combo deal 2. You're getting quite a lot for that.
Quite a lot for your £15. So.
You're getting basically what you asked for. And
I think
obviously,
with the individuals as well, if you did want an extra print or an extra keyring, then you just pay that little bit extra.
right, we'll make our way near the end. Also, we're just coming into the middle. So we're coming in the middle of the now. So next door to the frozen roller coaster there is a Toy Story slide. Quite fun.
Called the Crazy Slide.
Obviously there's 4K, Mr. Potato Head. And if you know the other characters, put them down in the comments. Maybe if you have some children and they want to go on that, I'd probably highly recommend. I think it's like...
It's £3 for 3 slides, that one.
Yeah, so it's basically £1 a slide. Like, a slide, yeah. So, as we make our way through, there's another Fireman Sam and Fortnite Aqua Blaster, and over here, if you've not heard recently, the sound machine, which is, if I believe,
Power Base.
Power Base, yeah.
It's called Power Base. Can you tell people what it is?
So basically, it's like the limbo dancer. Obviously, it's very windy, so if you see the signs moving, that's probably why. But it basically does the exact same thing as the limbo dancer, but it's brand new. There's been no faults whatsoever, and you have to be 1 meter to exactly ride this ride.
You want to tell everyone who works on there?
So my older brother Owen, he works on there. Sometimes my uncle does. Another YouTuber, I think. Another YouTuber went on this and they had fun, obviously. But
that was PT Vlogs, so we'll
give a shout out.
Yeah, we'll put them in the description.
So it's the sound machine, and basically for your safety, obviously observe your age, height and weight requirements, follow instructions of ride operator, keep hands, arms and legs inside the ride at all times, use safety equipment such as a seat belt, shoulder harness or lap bar when provided, watch the ride in operation and make sure your child can ride it safely. Children must be able to hold themselves upright and stay stable. Shoes must be worn. So I don't know if that really counts for sliders or that, but
I think as long as it's secure on your feet, so I think if sliders are going to, they could slide off your feet, so I don't think it'd be wise.
No.
I think everything's got to be secure, so I think if you've got shoes or sandals, or as long as it's tight fitting on your feet, yeah, you'll be fine.
And do not force a child to ride if he or she is frightened. Obviously you can't say that nowadays because of 2024. But, and in bold red writing it says, a scared child on the ground may panic on a ride. Participants ride at their own risk. So it's basically you're going on it for your own risk.
Yeah, so I think what you're best doing is watch it in operation first, make sure it's definitely for you or for whoever it is you know that's going on it, and then take that into consideration before you go on it.
So over here is the entrance, and if we go hop on up, it's £3 per person. It's sometimes £3.50, £4, but
with the weather it's probably just it down to 3.
yeah,
So.
just to try get some more riders on. Probably it's like to give them a little bit of motivation, like, come on, I'll put this price down for you if you go on, so it's like a discount. Obviously here is where, if you look in, that's all the control panels where you can control the ride. And if you look up, that's where the seats are. Obviously you'd get told to go on a seat, and
I think it's a row with 18 seats on there, so plenty of room. Definitely recommend it though. As a ride I've been on myself, so it was really good.
It's fun, and basically you can just rest. I mean, sometimes they'll put the scream if you want to go faster, but
I think what else is good is because it's facing the sea front. When you're up the top, you can see right across. So.
So for an example, if you're on the ride, you'd look all the way over there, and basically you'd have a nice long view.
Oh, well,
so I think that's decent.
Do you know what I like, Jayden? I like the fact that we're on the East Coast Main Line, so if you like trains, like watching trains, you've got them going past all the time as well.
Yeah,
so.
they're like 24/7 because it's the holidays. So I think that's decent.
Again, we'll see what else there is.
Right.
Walk along and then we'll walk back the other side.
Over here is the fun house. A slide. I don't really think I'd recommend the slide in case, like for an example, you're to go on the slide very fast and you're to slide straight down onto the grass. That would be my fear.
Yeah, they've got a crash mat, so hopefully that would work.
If not, then
end up on the grass. So I think if you have adults, the adults are wise to stand at the bottom for you coming down.
And catch you. So here's the funhouse rules. Small children must be accompanied by a responsible adult. One way round, so you're not allowed to run, not allowed to jog, not anything that really counts as running. So probably even walking fast, that wouldn't even count. So
I think walking and just making sure you're okay otherwise.
Like take your time and make sure you're safe. So obviously it's
so I was just looking at this
round,
one, no handstands in the barrel. I was wondering what they meant by that until I looked up. We actually have like a hamster wheel. Just up there.
Very weird. But then that would be a bit stupid, don't you think, if you were to do that? But obviously some people also want to try and be a show off to their friends, so obviously they'd get in trouble by one of the workers that would be on the ride. Do not come back down moving stairs. So there's the moving stairs, so you're not allowed to go back down. So if you go up, you're not allowed to come back down. So up, around, make your way. Not up, back down, back the way you came. You can't do that. So, and do not climb back down. Do not climb back up the slide. So I think if you were to climb up the slide, you probably will make it, but you'd have to have strong grip.
I think is where you've got to watch. There will be children coming down, so
you'd get pushed back down, and then there'll be a few injuries. So then there is a caution sign. I know. There's a caution sign, so it's basically for your own safety. Do not come down, do not come back down moving stairs. I think they put that there because, maybe you want to try and maybe accomplish one of your goals, go up and go back down. Wouldn't recommend because you'd probably hurt yourself. So basically, try to be safe. Don't do that. So now as we make our way back, also same rules apply at all time. Right, warning. And this is for, what's it called?
So this is
the mirror.
The hall of mirrors.
So your hands must be in front at all times. Obviously you don't want to bump into anything and bang your head. So obviously keep your hands out and try to find your way. So to make our way even further in, oh, fun fact actually, they take card, which is usual. I think they take cash as well, but...
So what's next?
So, we have, I think this was a ride that came over to Kirkcaldy's Links Market. The Horror Express. I wonder what that means. Dad, do you know what that means?
Oh, I'm not sure. Fast ghost train maybe? Don't know.
But there's a warning here saying strobe lights are used on this ride,
Yeah,
so
I think that if you suffer epilepsy, then
and
obviously not to come on this ride.
in case like you freak out.
So it does say, you see this sign, Jayden?
No, I did not.
That one up there. No softy sissies or crybabies. There you go.
So if you're afraid, then do not come on
So
it.
if you're going to go on and be prepared.
Exactly. So basically it's like a warning. Oh, I probably know what it means now. I think it means that it's a horror train, like where like you basically get scared.
So the rules inside this one, there's rules up there, Jayden.
Where?
Inside.
Oh.
See them? Just stand it, no. Oh, there, look.
What?
There.
There, the attention one.
Yep. There.
It says, please do not put arms and legs outside of cars. Hold on to all hats and spectacles. Secure all loose valuables. No smoking. So like, if you're on the ride, do not smoke. Where was it? No standing in the cars. So probably like if something swings down, you don't want to get hit. You can probably get knocked out, and they're basically saying thank you because it's like a big attention sign and they want to make sure you're all safe.
So I come out here and show everybody.
I'll try stand back to show you. That is the ride there. I wonder if it's like with the train because it gives me a weird vibe with that train up there. So maybe like the carts or trains maybe?
I like the drones are very cool.
Yeah. Obviously this ride would take a wee while to set up. So I think it's £3, yeah. So it's £3 to go on it. I think you go up near the top, so obviously I've not been on one in ages, so it's like I would be scared. So hopefully I can get back on one again. So over here is my dad. Only joking. Only joking. It's basically a random guy that had to get stitches.
So he's been cut in half and then stitched up.
Exactly. I wonder if he's still alive. That's my question.
I think not. Again, apologies for the windy conditions. We're just using the microphone on the phone just now, but we'll be looking at that in the near future about getting the microphone that all set up. So,
and hopefully we can start new things. So as we make our way along, near the end, I think. Yeah, near the end. We have a Formula One Superjum. So that's probably like one of the pole position dodgems, but different, smaller as well. So let's see then. £4 per car. So you can get one or two people in one car only. And no unaccompanied children on the ride. Height restrictions apply. So basically you have to measure your height if you want to go on it.
Adult has to go on with them.
So it's either you measure your height and be tall enough. So it's probably like a sign that'll measure your height and see if you're fine to go on your own or not.
Walk on.
So
Definitely think it's autumn today and not July. Definitely feels like it.
I think it actually feels like
Do you
spring.
know, we've had the odd day or two with nice weather, but just lately it's just been so horrible.
That's how the rides have not been making as much money,
Although-
but the arcades have.
No, we're keeping fingers crossed that by the weekend it should be starting to warm up and dry up a little bit, so we'll see.
Hopefully it's nice and dry by Monday, because that's the only reason why we're doing it.
I think we normally do get it nice for games day, so hopefully again this year should be fine.
Look, a little duck ride. Swans. Obviously, it's starting to get a bit hectic.
Try to just speed up the walk a little bit, I think.
Yeah. So here is Skydiver. This was here last year. Yeah, last year that ride was here. So you basically go around and then eventually go up and up and up, all the way around, back down. I think you go on your side. It's £3 per person, cash or card. So yeah, again, something more decent. And right next door, I've never seen this ride before. Air Max. I think this is one of the new rides, I think.
It's definitely one of the bigger rides down here this year.
I think this is meant to be a freak out. It doesn't go all the way because there's a glass panel. So, but I know it's like Toxic, but then it's also like Freak Out. So, probably a mixture of both. But obviously, in blue, red, white.
It's quite nice that ride. I like that ride, but I wouldn't go on it. I've not got the guts to go on it. So.
I would go on it, but then I don't know if I'll
So I think
actually
it
want to.
spins round as well as going up and down.
I know, which I'm not used to that because on Toxic,
It's just a swing, isn't it?
yeah, it's just up, down, up, down,
It's this one you see spinning circles while it's going up and down,
which I'd freak out.
which I think's the idea. Why, it's like a freak out.
Exactly.
So, lives up to his name. So this one is, how much is this one?
£4.
That's not too bad.
If you get maybe like 3 or 4 minutes on it, then I think that's
see when
alright.
you go to like the Links Market though, that one's usually about £5 or £6. So £4 down here is not
That's
too bad.
decent. That is decent.
And the take card as well. So
Ooh, even better. Because it says, we accept
there we go.
all major debit and credit cards. So you can also use your credit.
Yeah.
So that's also good. And we'll start moving again. Just trying to clean the camera. And
Round the cart.
as we make our way a bit closer, obviously because of the weather, we need to be careful what we're doing.
Let's try and speed up the walk a
Yeah.
little.
We've got Speed Buzz. Speed Buzz lifts you up and goes around, back up, makes you go on your back. So I think it's kind of like, what's it? I'm not sure
It's like
actually.
a mixture of waltzes and a twist, isn't it?
Yeah,
A wee bit.
or like the Super Bowl as well.
Yeah, maybe. Definitely a popular ride. It always has been.
It
always
makes
will be.
loads of money. £3 per person, and it's not saying that they take card, it's not saying that they take cash. So £3 per person.
I think as well though on games
right,
day,
so
I think
They make more money.
most rides tend to go up by about 50 pence or £1. But still, it's
Yeah.
not expensive compared to some places.
and a ride that came down to Kirkcaldy, the Limbo Dancer. £3 per person. I don't think a lot of people have been going on the Limbo Dancer recently.
Do you know though, it's not actually been too busy down here just now though. Since Fair turned up, I think they're waiting. A lot of people are waiting for the games week. And the weather obviously isn't helping, but
So I think if we make our way around, I think.
see these last couple and then we'll make our way back.
Right.
And then, I think another thing we need to remember on games day as well, we do have the stalls and the market stalls and stuff come down as well, so you can buy a mixture of different things like clothes and goodies and
Stuff
quite
like that.
everything.
There's a fun house. I think we need to start making our way back.
Right, so head back.
There is a Pony Express ride. Obviously, we're trying our hardest to keep the camera safe. at all times. If not, we can't make the video for you lot, but we'll try our hardest and try our best. At that we shall never rest. I think here's like a wee fun house.
It's like a fun house, Bouncy Castle.
Yeah.
Oh, big train going past.
Like we said, over one of the new limbo dancer rides. Basically, if you go up, you can see the whole main line. So there's Waltzers, Thompson's Waltzers. I think that's been here for a long time, and every player gets a puppy. Obviously, they ain't real puppies. They're just stuffed. They ain't real puppies. If they were, then I think everyone would be trying.
I don't think it'd be allowed anyway, but
No.
another ghost train.
A hell chase. That was definitely at Kirkcaldy. So put down in the comments if you went on that. The hell chaser was at the very beginning. And the ride that I desperately, really want to go on again is Air Raid. Air Raid was one of the popular rides in Kirkcaldy. They said that they would be coming today. Well, not today obviously, but they said that they would be coming to Burnt Island Fair. People were actually quite surprised actually. They were like, Air Raid. I think that might be just a theory or something. But no, it's actually here in Burnt Island. So, obviously, height restrictions. Obviously, but we really need to start cutting up the chase.
Walk on.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Oh look, penalty shot. At least that one's visible.
That one you have to hit the players.
Yeah, I think you need to hit all of them without missing. I think you'll get there in the end, and more bungee jumping. So, not my type. And a waltzers again, £3 per person. Desperately, it's a good price for now. Also, will go up and up, like we already said. And then we have the Jungle Madness, which is a big fun house. I think that takes about 5 minutes today.
That's quite a good one, that one. It's got like a car wash there as
Exactly.
well.
Like, I remember when you go into like a car wash and you see the big propeller things, the brushes, and they've got them here, so I think that's quite cool.
What's next?
And Drop Zone. I think I'd freak out because you go up and up and up without dropping back down yet. But when you go up to the very top, you drop down, back up, drop down, back up, drop down, back up, and then all the way back down again. Then you go back up and then do the exact same. So basically it's scream if you want to go faster or scream if you want to go and faint, or if you want to get off. Twister. I think we showed you what Twister does at the Kirkcaldy Fair, where it goes in, out, and in and out. Over here is another fun fair ride, which is jumping. It's a frog. It's the frog ride. My granddad would normally wet his hair before he goes on it. So
You gotta get your hair dried on it when it's not raining.
Exactly.
But when it's sunny or windy, get a quick blow dry.
exactly. Another stall. Also, we hope that you do enjoy the video though. And remember, if you have any friends that want to see what Burnt Island Fair looks like, or if you still want to go back to watch the Kirkcaldy Links Market videos or anything like that, then go ahead. No pressure, but I'd probably recommend. But remember to share it. And also hit the like button and subscribe with notifications and more. So here we have again the elephant. Every player does want an elephant. Not real. Not real. It's not a real elephant. I think that would definitely be illegal. I think they'd get like loads of charges.
So. I don't know where they keep them.
I don't know.
Oh dear.
I don't know where either. So here's the mini Miami, which is like for children. Probably about, I'd say maybe like toddler age.
Well, up to about 8 or 9 years maybe. And then I think you're about tall enough then to go in the big one.
I'd probably say
could
maybe
break
like
that.
5-year-olds, maybe like
I think
toddlers,
they're
like
more, it's more suited
3
for,
to
yeah,
9, I'd say. 3 to 9 or 10.
early primary school. Yeah.
Obviously not 10-year-olds though. I think like when you get older, then I think stop
Definitely
going on
the
kiddie
bigger
rides.
ones, yeah,
Go on the bigger ones. Over here we have a Ferris wheel.
Yeah, there is no big wheel this year though, that's one thing we have noticed.
Apparently it might be coming next year, so fingers crossed. Over here we have the beach buggies. I think there's like a mini ramp, I think, like where it goes up and down. If not, might be another one I'm thinking of. So over here we have the teacups. And this is where you'd go on an inflatable ball. So you'd be trapped in there and you go on the water. And basically just push your friends about. If your friends want to go on it, push them about. And just have the time of your life and get used to it. So I think we're coming to an end now. And obviously,
Big apple at the back there.
the Big Apple always stands out and proud by its famous apple. I think that was added at some point because I remember when I was younger I went on that and basically there's no apple, it was just an ordinary roller coaster. So basically then they just decided to get the apple on. So I think that would have been getting them more famous, so I think that's it.
That's it. So, that's the market for this year. Island Fun Fair.
Obviously, when they're open you will have more fun. Like
Yeah,
10 times the fun.
And they're open every day just now, it's just the weather's obviously closing them a bit
Exactly.
earlier, so.
Which is sad, but you'll get that though. Obviously, when the market's on, the car park does get full quick. It does get full very fast, so
I think as well the parking,
I think you have to pay
I think
for
it's
parking.
£5 a day, but
Yeah.
I think if you can do public transport, there's a bus service that drops you off right at the park. There's 2 stops.
Or there is a
each
train
side, so
station.
there's a train station about a 5-minute walk away as well. So
If not, you can get the taxi. But
Anyways,
there's loads of ways. Ask your friend, drop you off.
exactly, do groups. So I think that's us then,
Yeah.
isn't it? So
If you did like the video, then like and subscribe, notifications and more. And we'll try and make another video whenever we're able to.
we'll try and
but
come
we'll
back
try.
down on Monday on the fair day and we'll have a look and take it in on the day. Hopefully the weather's much better than it is
Yeah.
today. I don't assume it's got to be. I don't know, the weather's been that crazy, like we've had hailstones. But anyway.
Ah well, right.
uh,
So remember, share this video with your friends, tell them about us. But we're mainly gonna do about like Burnt Island and we'll try and get some other places if possible. But like I said, like and subscribe and turn
we'll drop-
notifications on for more.
So we'll
so.
drop Peter flights into the description as well. We'll also, if you've not caught up with them yet, Stephen from A Walk on the Wild Side in Blackpool. He's always great. He's been really up for us doing this channel, so we'll drop his channel into the description as well. So if you've not already subscribed, then head over and subscribe.
Right, I think that's all.
That's us for today then. So
Right.
until the next video, we'll see you later.
Peace.